So my brand, Svartbysvart, is a fully unisex fashion brand with clothing and jewelry of, well, many kinds of jewelry. And it's all handmade in Reykjavik by me. Everything in our shop is completely made by either me or my partner Momo, who I own the shop with. So we make everything in store, which is a really important part of our brand and what it stands for. Also because I'm originally from Finland and Sweden, and coming to Iceland for the first time, I was so impressed with all these designer stores where you had the artist working in the store, and they could explain everything about their brand and idea. That really inspired me, and I knew since then that this was the place for me to open my first shop. Something very important for me in my brand is that everything I make is fully unisex. And I think it's not a statement as much as more, one of the reasons I got into making clothing from the beginning is that maybe I felt there wasn't so many things for me which I could find in stores. I thought always men's clothing were rather dull or plain. And it always is still kind of a taboo for a man to shop in a women's department or something like that. But also I'm not really trying to break any boundaries. I'm not against masculinity or femininity. I think those are really important things and really cool things. One of the biggest principles or important things in my work is, of course, sustainability. And I think that should be the most important idea of every designer, considering how much the fashion industry has polluted the planet, for example. Because I think in, the modern society, it's too easy to get whatever you want. So, there is so much mass production. I think the world is very plasticky, and so for me, it's more about maybe seeing the way to use materials in a way which is not maybe conventional from the beginning. I'm working on a collection which will come out very soon. And that is basically all the designer's dream, to go back in your closet and go through all the materials which you have left over and then making something new out of it. So for this collection, it's like a 20-piece collection. And I didn't purchase a single piece of fabric for it. My work range is very broad. I'm doing clothing to jewelry to all kinds of art, working with very, very many different art mediums. So I try to find inspiration in all these separate things. And of course, I love the ocean. For example, one of the reasons I moved to Iceland is to be close to the ocean. So many of my jewelry, for example, are very ocean related. I make necklaces, like a whale fluke necklaces and stuff like that. So it's very, very much ocean related, but also, because of my background as a conceptual artist, it's very kind of idea based. So the inspiration could come from, eating a sandwich, and then this whole artistic universe explodes, and then it turns out into something, Sounds so pretentious. Yeah. My motivation always comes from wanting to do something new. I very easily get bored, so also, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing many, many things. And I think it's, when people come into the shop, because of it's such a broad range of things, people usually ask if it's many designers working together. But I think I'm just trying to work completely without boundaries, which is also a good and a bad thing, because it's a lot easier or more difficult to, for example, market. It's more difficult to stay focused, maybe, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I really want to always feel free in my work.